Hello everyone and welcome to lesson 1 of the series Speak Spanish Now by Maestro de Souza. In this series we are going to keep it simple, we are going to keep it easy, and the main focus is to have you speaking in Spanish. I'm going to start with the Spanish sounds, los sonidos en español, the vowels, las vocales, the alphabet, el alfabeto, and then I'm going to start to combine those sounds. And basically that's how you're gonna get to say the words, the combination of the consonants and the vowels. I separated and I grouped everything in families, so the more you practice those families, the easier it will be for you to speak in Spanish. Let's begin. A, E, I, O, U. Now the alphabet, el alfabeto. A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, I, J, K, L, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, R, S, T, U, V, W or W, X, Y, Z. As you can see, in the vowels we have Y also that has the same sound as E. So again, for the vowels we have A, E, I, O, U. And for the alphabet you have some letters that you don't see in English. You have the CH, che. That letter is not in the Spanish alphabet anymore, but I put it over there because you can see what it is, and those letters appear together in many words in Spanish. We have the letter E. I put it in red. The reason I did that, I want to call your attention because this sound is very repetitive in the Spanish alphabet. You're going to hear that sound a lot at the end of the letters. We have the double L, it's called L. The N with that little mark on top is called N. The double R, which it is strong, your tongue vibrates and a lot of sound comes out of your mouth. R. So let's do the alphabet again. A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, I, J, K, L, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, R, S, T, U, V, W or W, X, Y e Z. Sounds in Spanish. The vowel sounds are short, which make it easier for the Spanish learner. The sounds of the Spanish vowels, las vocales, are always the same. A, E, I, O, U. Now, a little bit below here, I'm going to combine the consonants with the vowels. I put, each line, I want to keep the same sound, okay? As you can see, for the letter C, I have just C-A K, which is a hard sound. I don't have C, E, and C, I, because those would be soft sound. I want to deal with those at a different time. Then I have C, O, ko, and C, U, ku. Okay, I want to try to keep that same sound. So if I skipped some blocks, usually it is the E and the I, because they will be like a different sound. Okay, so let's start. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Ka, ko, ku. Da, de, di, do, du. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Ga, go, gu. A, e, I, o, u. The letter H in Spanish is silent, so you don't pronounce it. You start from the second one. So the second one is A. And then E, I, O, U. The J has a sound in Spanish. So we would have ha, he, ho, hu. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. La, le, li, lo, lu. Lia, lie, li, lio, liu. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Na, ne, ni, no, nu. Nya, nye, ni, nyo, nyu. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Sa, se, si, so, su. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. Va, ve, vi, vo, vu. Sa, se, si, so, su. You can notice that the letter Z in Spanish has that soft sound. There are some special letter combinations I mentioned before. The first one here is called che. Then the second one is ñ, L, R. Vocabulary, el vocabulário. Notice that I started with those 4 little words on the top, that those words means the. El, los, la, and las. I just wanted you to get used to those words. They mean the in English, and they will help you to know the gender of the word. In Spanish, even the objects, they have gender. It's called the gender of the word. So the words that are male, they start with el, even for objects. The words that are female, they start with la. And of course, los is also male, is the plural of el. And las is female, is the plural of la. We're going to talk about this a little bit later, but you need to get used, because in Spanish the words, even the objects, they are either male or female. Okay, so if you hear el reloj, that word is a male word. How do we know? Because it starts with el. La mesa, that word is a female word. How do we know? It starts with la. Okay, so the second one, we have hola. And try to pay attention to the little pieces. In Spanish, the syllables, usually it is a consonant and a vowel, but you can also have, you know, like 2 consonants and a vowel, or you can have a vowel by itself. But you're going to start noticing that the word is made up by those little pieces that we just saw in the beginning of the lesson, like Olá. For the H family that you have A, E, I, O, U, because the H is silent, so O. And for the L family, La, Le, Li, Lo, Lu, you have La, Olá. Buenos dias. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo te llamas? Or, ¿cuál es tu nombre? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo estás? El niño, la niña. Muy bien, muy mal. Así, así. El muchacho, la muchacha. Me gusta, no me gusta. Te gusta, não te gusta. Adiós, hasta la vista. Que tal? El reloj. You notice here that the word reloj, the J at the end is silent. You don't pronounce that. La mesa, la escuela. El maestro, la maestra. La professora, el profesor. The numbers, los números de 0 a 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dialogue, conversation, greetings. In Spanish we say saludos. Here is a conversation between Pablo and Maria. I want to give you this dialogue. It's very simple, very basic, but try to see in the words in this dialogue the little chunks that you have learned in the beginning of the lesson. Again, like the ba, be, bi, bo, bu, ma, me, mi, mo, mu, la, le, li, lo, lu, ka, ko, ku, ma, me, mi, mo, mu, da, de, di, do, do, okay? Those little pieces that you have to practice over and over again, okay? They are the ones who make the words that you're going to see here and in the Spanish language. Of course, there are a couple of extra ones, but this is for a later lesson, okay? So just do your best and try to do the dialogue. Maybe you can do with a friend or with somebody in your family. Just have everybody trying to learn Espanhol, okay? Olá Maria, olá Pablo, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Muy bien, gracias. Adiós Pablo. Hasta la vista, Maria. Okay, guys, this is the end of our first lesson of the series Speak Spanish Now. Let me know if you like it or if you have any requests. You can send me an email, and it's time to say adios. Adios.